Hey y'all, back with another video after a long time, using a different device to record, so hopefully much better audio quality now. So today I just want to make a short video giving y'all a tip about sizing your pushpin style bracelets. So I ended up purchasing this watch. I previously had a Powermatic 80 version in blue of the same watch, the Tissot PRX 35mm. Lovely little vintage style timepiece. But I wasn't a huge fan of the Powermatic 80 movement, especially considering the watch was double the price of this one. Couldn't regulate it at all. And mine, it was running a few seconds slow, which I could live with a few seconds fast. But a few seconds slow and you can't regulate it, that's frustrating. And then on top of that, when you have more than one watch, if you have like 4 or 5 watches like me, you kind of run into the problem where sometimes you just want something to grab and go that you don't have to set the time and date on because the other watches have the power reserve has depleted. So I ended up going with this, and I ended up giving my Powermatic 80 to a friend of mine, kind of like as a gift, because he's not into watches, and I thought that would be like a perfect introduction into watches. So what I ended up running into with this watch, with the previous Tissot PRX 35mm version watches, when I was trying to size some of these push pins, and I'm using this tool here, a simple like $5 tool from China, was that some of the pins, I don't know if it's because it's new or not, but some of them would not come out no matter what I would do, to the point where it was bending the pins. And it's not a big deal because, you know, I have 10 of these or so that it came with, but you know, I ended up having to, so I didn't run through all 10 using the Leatherman Wave and reshaping them, and no matter what I did, it didn't work. I used this more traditional method of like using a hammer-like device and a pin, and that was also ineffective. And more than it just being frustrating, because I'm not above putting in some elbow grease, it was causing some damage actually to, let's see if I can capture this for y'all. It was actually causing some damage to the links, because, yeah, there you can see it. To the external portion and the visible portion of the links, you can see when the actual push pin would get bent, you know, it starts rubbing like that. It starts rubbing up on the outside of the external link and making visible like flaws. So that was mostly the frustrating part. Not that I'm above pushing and putting in some elbow grease, but that it was actually causing harm to the watch, your brand new watch. And that was the frustrating part. So what did I end up doing? I wouldn't have posted a video if I didn't have some solution. It's nothing fancy. It was just something I found buried deep on a forum, but it was WD-40, my friends. So I just ended up lathering up the bracelet over the particular links that were difficult to remove, and I gave it a minute. I put it on both sides. I gave it like a minute to like really kind of penetrate through into the pins. I ended up tapping on the pins with this method, just kind of to make sure it's like really in there. And then I went back and did what I was doing before, and voila, it came out. So just wanted to share the tip that I kind of wish I knew before I messed up some of the bracelet links, because I actually, you know, as others do, go to YouTube to try to see if there's any solutions, and I couldn't find anything. So I wanted to post this here, so hopefully y'all can benefit from this tip and not run into the same situation that I did and not damage your watch bracelet. So with that, I thank you and have a nice day. And here is a sneak peek of the next video, hopefully, that I can bring for y'all, will be of the Hamilton Murph 38 in the white dial. So relatively new watch that's been released this year. And as you can tell, it is not on the stock leather strap. So, you know, that'll be a discussion point in the video. But here's just a little bit of a sneak peek, and hopefully you can see a nice close-up of the textured white dial. All right, thanks for watching.